Hey y'all, Trey Milano back in the building. Today we'll be watching an impressive vid. She's talking about, I guess there's some new claims that P. Diddy R-worded a 13-year-old. I'm not personally surprised. I think the rabbit hole goes a lot deeper. I feel like they've been kind of trickling out information to us. Like, oh, at first it was, oh, Diddy's doing freak offs. And then it was like, okay, Diddy's doing freak offs and he whooped Cassie's ass. Then it's like, okay, Diddy's doing freak off, whooped Cassie's ass, and now also baby oil. And then, okay, not only baby oil, but it got GHB in it or whatever the hell, date rape drug in the baby oil. And not only that, he's been with this person, that person, recording celebrities, politicians. Like, it's like we're getting all the info every month. Like once a month, they do a drop of information. Like, just give us all the information. It's like they probably think we can't handle it all. That's why they're like trickling it out the way they are. But it's very interesting. So we're going to get right into this impressive vid. Check out the link below for your SoFi bank account. Thank you to everyone who's got one. Basically, what it is, if you sign up, deposit 50 bucks, you get $25 instantly. Of course, if you do direct deposit, I think they have like a $300 bonus going right now. And then if you choose after that, they give you a link. And right now they have a $75 referral bonus. So, hey, you share it with your friends, family, you get $75 for each one. So thanks to everyone who signed up, and check it out in the link. And thanks for liking, subscribing, and all that stuff. I'm just very appreciative. I'm very thankful. So let's get right into this impressive vid and see what's going on. I got so many tabs up, but I see it here. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel. I want to talk a little bit about Glorilla because Glorilla seems to be having quite a good year. She has gotten cosigns from people like Rihanna, Beyonce, and even Taylor Swift. I kind of gagged a little bit
Uh
when I
oh.
saw Taylor Swift playing Glorilla's song with Sexy Red called What You Know About Me. That was
Uh
funny.
oh.
That was funny. I didn't expect that. But Glorilla has been getting a lot of major cosigns, and I do feel like she is the industry's next female rap star that they're pushing. In fact, her album Glorious sold 69,000 copies in its first week, which is huge. This is huge numbers for an artist like Glorilla. Who knew that Glorilla would surpass her peers like this? I mean, the only people that she's behind at this point is Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj, but everybody else she surpassed. She surpassed Ice Spice, JT, she surpassed Lotto. And to be honest, I really liked Lotto's album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Personally, I think Lotto's album and Dochi's album, Alligator Bites Never Heal, were better than Glorilla's album. I'm just being honest. Those were two very solid hip hop projects. However, they still did not outperform Glorilla's album Glorious. Also, Glorilla outsold Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion's album sold 5,000 less than hers, which is very interesting because Megan got a bigger push. She had a bigger budget when it came to her music videos and her performances. She did a whole tour, but Glorilla still outsold her. And I find that to be very interesting for a few reasons. Glorilla was never positioned or anticipated to surpass somebody like Megan Thee Stallion. She was her opening act, okay? So it's clear that
That is kind of crazy. I mean, but you never know like what the sales are going to be. Like sometimes an artist, I feel like from my point of view, I'm not too big into any of these people. But Glorilla, I do like Lotto, but Glorilla and Nicki Minaj. I like the girls, I like them, but it's not like I can't listen to that all day. I just personally like it's filth to me. It's just too much. I'm listening to like at this point smooth jazz. Um, but yeah, I just think that Glorilla has had an organic audience kind of form, and her music is fun, and she has her own presence, her own style, and she's new. She's fresh. I think Megan has been out for a while, and to me, her album, I liked some of the songs on it, but a lot of the songs were very same sounding. I'm like, okay, this sound like the last track next. That sound like the last track next. Okay, then we get Mamushi Wasta. Okay, I like that one. Okay, and then okay, the next three songs about the same. It was kind of like it was kind of boring. I listened to Glorilla's album last night. I have to listen to it again because I was listening to it on my phone. I have to listen to it with some speakers, but it sounded okay. But yeah, I think that's what's going on with them. But
That she was not on the caliber of somebody like Megan, who has seen mainstream success and has been a Grammy Award winner and has headlined her own tour, her major tour. However, things are shifting. Glorilla is now outselling the main act. So it seems like Glorilla is really the one being pushed into that next female rap it girl spot, if that makes sense. At this point, I could kind of see them trying to push her into the spot that Cardi left. Cardi hasn't dropped an album in how long, and it seems like a lot of the hype around her music has died down. Now, this is not to say that she should be counted out completely, but it seems like Glorilla is being ushered into her spot. And to me, that is an interesting turn of events. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see Glorilla sneaking up to the top of the list.
I get that vibe too. Like I'm like, who does she remind me of? I'm like, oh, Cardi B. They might be trying to replace Cardi B because hey, you're not coming out with albums. They need to make money off of you. I'm like, how is she not coming out? Don't she doesn't she have a contract? Was her contract just for one album and she was like, fuck it, I want to raise my babies? I don't know. I've heard some things. I'm gonna keep that to myself because the things I've heard are wild. But yeah, I think she's trying to escape some things. Let's say that. I think she's like, Rich, I don't even want to deal with this shit. No. As far as the industry, I don't think she's into it. No, I think she, especially since she had kids, sometimes when you have a child, it changes you. It changes you, and you're just like, yeah, I don't want to do all that shit no more. No, no, thank you. I gave y'all an album. I'm gonna give y'all some singles, but I don't want to get too far into this shit. That's what I've basically heard about Cardi. Um, so Glorilla, hey, like shit, I'm down with it. I ain't got no kids. Let's go. So listen, allegedly,
Of the pack like this because she just seemed like she was more of the underdog. But I'm happy for her. I think this is a good look for her, and hopefully she could continue with the momentum and also continue to grow as an artist. I think that's going to be the most important thing for her at this point. People like Glorilla's music now, but can she evolve? Can she get better? Can she show more range? Only time can really tell, but her growth is going to be crucial for her longevity. Now, I want to briefly talk about this. It seems as if some of the rappers are regretting going against Drake. Now, Drake had several feuds this year, not just with Kendrick Lamar, but also Rick Ross,
why? Cause he the gatekeeper.
The Weekend, ASAP Rocky, and also Future and Metro Boomin. In fact, they're the ones who ushered in this beef between Drake and Kendrick because they allowed Kendrick to hop on their song like that, and Kendrick took direct shots at Drake in response to Drake and J. Cole's song First Person Shooter. So this song was really the catalyst to this whole rap feud between Drake and Kendrick. But it seems like Future is starting to have second thoughts about being involved in this whole beef with Drake. He realizes that it's not beneficial. And so what I found interesting was this. Young Thug tweeted from prison, Drake, Future, Metro Boomin, we all brothers. Music ain't the same without us collabing. And Future retweeted this. This right here told me a lot. This told me that these rappers need Drake and Drake needs them. Now, this is not to say that they can't thrive on their own. I mean, Future is always going to thrive on his own with his mixtapes and stuff. So nothing is going to stop him.
Well, I mean, shit. I feel like the way the public works is that there are going to be some people from all the Kendrick stuff that are not going to fuck with Drake no more. But if he come out with some hits and some smashes, they're gonna fuck with him again just like that. Like it's gonna be like nothing happened. He might not get to the top 10 on Billboard again. Maybe he will, but he still probably will be successful. Like so, hey, like rap beefs happen all the time, and both parties end up still being successful afterwards. So it just kind of is what it is. Who knows? That might have gave Drake more clout.
Stop him. However, he realizes that the hip hop scene is dead. Hip hop music has been shriveling up. This is because the big dogs aren't
I'm surprised at that too because it's like R&B is shriveled up, hip hop is shriveled up. I didn't think hip hop was shriveled up, like it's been doing. Because hip hop, to me, I thought that was really like mainstream, like everybody listen to hip hop. Like I thought that was like a lot of people's, and I feel like it is a lot of people's vibe. But I feel like it's all kind of fake. Like they can put whatever genre they want to be number one at the time. They can just put it all in there and just make it what they want it to be. Like, okay, now we want to have R&B as the main drama. Okay, as the main music. Okay, now we want to have pop as the main thing. Okay, now we want to have hip hop as the main thing. Okay, now we want to have country as the main thing for the next couple of years. It's always like, or maybe that just happens naturally because we all get tired of certain music after a while, but I don't know. It just all seems fake to me, especially in this streaming
collaborating
age.
anymore. Everybody is at odds with each other. Everybody turned on Drake. You even have people turning on Gunna. Like, what happened? These were the big collaborators, especially out of Atlanta. Without the collaborations, the music is drying up, the streams are drying up. People aren't coming out and doing shows together no more. I mean, it's just uneventful. And at this point, the female rappers have been carrying the genre this year because the male rappers have been a little bit quiet. Now, aside from Rod Wave and his depression music, the only person in hip hop who has really been thriving is Kendrick Lamar. But all the other mainstream rappers have not been thriving as much. And now they're starting to regret it. I think Future is regretting it. And honestly, I don't think Future's issues with Drake was as serious as some of the other guys. He didn't really go as deep with his disses. I mean, he did call Drake a fake friend, and I think that might have had something to do with some shady business dealings behind the scenes. But it isn't something that couldn't be fixed. You know what I mean? But if I were Drake, would I want to forgive Future, or would I want to reconcile with Metro Boomin, the same producer who made a diss song about my BBL? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But it's up to Drake at this point. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he and Future reconciled. They probably already talked behind the scenes anyway. So I definitely wouldn't be surprised if they reunited because I don't think the drama between them was that deep to begin with. Now, moving on, the fallen mogul P. Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs, is facing more lawsuits. Surprise, surprise. He currently is facing 120 lawsuits that are being represented by the Busby law firm. And one of the lawsuits caught some headlines recently, and it was a lawsuit from a
Oh,
13-year-old girl. And she is one of several minors that are accusing Diddy. And this right here is just so disturbing, so disturbing. In fact, she claims that Diddy not only violated her, but another unnamed celebrity violated her, and also an unnamed female celebrity watched. According to the lawsuit, this 13-year-old girl said that she was trying to get into the MTV Music Video Awards, and this happened in September 2000. So she was trying to get into the award show. She didn't have a ticket, so she
oh, this way back in the day. So September 2000. Oh, I thought this was new. Okay, so who was around in 2000? I wouldn't know who that would be or what female artist it would be, because that was a whole different landscape. That was a whole different landscape. But this shit is sick. This shit is sick.
kept approaching different limousines. And the limousine driver that stopped for her was P. Diddy's limousine driver. And he picked her
Where your parents, girl? Where your parents? Where your parents? I mean, unless your parent has sold you off, like allegedly, like a Justin Bieber, where are your damn parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, where are your parents? I mean, I don't think it's even great for you to leave your child with certain family members, if you know what I mean. Why would you have your child out there in Hollywood, just going from limo to limo and trying to figure out who And then they see your ass, their eyes light up. They're like, who is this little girl? Yeah, come on, get in the car, bitch. Yeah, come on, get in the car. We got something for you. Just sad, man.
her up and took her to this after party, right? And at the party, she signed a non disclosure agreement and she accepted a drink. And when she took the drink, she began to feel woozy.
It should be null and void. A 13-year-old should not be able to sign no damn. Well, apparently it is null and void if like you sign a non-disclosure and then someone does a criminal act against you. I think it's null and void. But the thing is, people don't know that. A lot of times when you sign an NDA, you're just like, man, fuck it, I can't do nothing. I can't say nothing. I can't do nothing. I signed the NDA. No, if that motherfucker you signed the NDA and that motherfucker rape you, yeah, you have. I would hope you have a little say so in like, okay, lock this motherfucker up, right? Shit, crazy.
She lied down in one of the bedrooms, and then P. Diddy, along with this unnamed celebrity male and this unnamed celebrity female, walked into the room. And Diddy and this male celebrity took advantage of her while she was under the influence, and the female celebrity watched. Now, when I was reading this, I had a lot of questions, and I'm not going to dismiss any of these allegations because you can't put anything past anybody at this point, especially somebody like Diddy. So I'm not dismissing her allegation whatsoever, but I have questions about where was this girl's parents? She didn't have any guardian, any supervision. She just went down there alone and got caught up like this. Like, where was her parents? That is the question I want to know. How did she get into that environment by herself with all these adults at 13 years old? I kind of wonder if she was trafficked. That's what I wonder. Now, as far as the unnamed male and female celebrity that were involved in this, that is the big question. And a lot of people are already speculating on who it could be. Personally, I don't know. I'm not going to say that I know, but I will say this. If you look back at the pictures of the
I was
MTV
just
Music
thinking
Video
J Lo.
Awards in 2000, who was Diddy around?
I was like, who? I'm like J Lo. Who else? Because I'm like, this 2000. This is before Cassie. This is before a lot of people. So I'm like, it'd be J Lo. It had to be J Lo. I was thinking some other girl, but I'm like, they ain't even. It wasn't even out yet. This 2000. It's J Lo. That's all I could think of.
We know Diddy was around Jennifer Lopez, right? I'm not saying that she was the unnamed female celebrity in
Right,
this case,
allegedly.
but it's easy to speculate when these names are being covered up. If this allegation is true, Diddy definitely should never see the light of day. And this is not the only minor that has accused him. There's like 25 minors out of the 120 victims. 25. The more details I hear about this case, the more disgusted I get. Like, I just want this whole operation taken down. I want everybody exposed. Everybody who harmed anybody, anybody who took advantage of children need to be exposed. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, we need to just take these mofos down. That's the long and short of it. And I believe, here in the age of Aquarius, God Most High is taking them down. I just think it has to be a process to it. You know what I'm saying? Um, it can't just be, oh, let's just take all these people immediately down, because it would just kind of, well, honestly, it would lower the vibration. It would lower the vibration of the earth, and that wouldn't be good right now because we're going through some things, apparently, allegedly. Um, and so we have to kind of get these trickles of information. We just have to deal with the trickles. So yeah. And my apologies for yawning. I'm tired as hell. I just woke up and I have to work a shift in about 30 minutes. So I enjoyed you. Check out the SoFi link below to get yourself your bank account. And I thank you for tuning into this video. Peace out, y'all. Bye.